Hi, I'm Shubhashan from 18A. In 2015, the United Nations set up 17 Sustainable Development Goals that were adopted by 193 countries. The mission is to achieve these goals by 2030. The part 1, the SDG wedding cake. The pros are the 17 goals are the result of many public consultations which provide a shared language for countries to report on. These goals can tell us if we are becoming sustainable or not. How it works actually. The Stockholm Resilience Center suggested organizing SDG into 3 layers, which is environment, society, and economy. What's sustainability? Sustainability is about meeting human needs with ecological constraints, and the economy is a strategy to make money while achieving sustainability. The SDG wedding cake. Goals for environment. First, clean water, climate aid, life on land, and life below water. Goals for society. No poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, affordable and clean energy, sustainable cities and communities, peace and justice and strong institutions. Goals for economy. Decent work and economic growth, industry innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, responsible consumption and production. We cannot achieve decent economic growth without first taking care of our oceans. For an example, the collapse of the Atlantic cod fishery in 1990s. The recent example, COVID crisis, we can't have everyone in good health and achieve no poverty without first taking care of our land forests and our greenhouse gas emissions.
Hi, I'm Sanjay from 18A. I'll be presenting part 2. Which country is more sustainable? For example, we look at the affordable and clean energy goal. It has 5 associated targets which ensure universal access to affordable, reliable and modern energy services by 2030. However, the increase is substantial to share the renewable energy in the global energy mix by 2030. This shows the double of global rate and improvement in energy efficiency by 2030. All the European countries are doing well in poverty, health and education, but they have the largest ecological footprint in the world. Looking at the aggregate score of a country can be misleading, as a developed country looks better as a whole than the more resources that contribute to the climate change. How to make a country more sustainable? First order principle, 3 ecological ones and 5 social ones. They are more sufficient and non-overlapping. Upon complying, we are truly sustainable. Now I'll be moving on to part 3, using the SDG for your business. Future fit businesses use benchmarks to measure whether your company is sustainable or not. For example, to eliminate waste. For waste to not exist anymore, operational waste is eliminated as an action to guide and prioritize your actions to monitor progress, show the SDG it contributes to. If the purpose of your business is to contribute to the SDGs, you can organize them like this: environmental goals, employee goals, and community goals. It's important to remember that if the environment is fragile, it can crush the wedding cake. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Farhana from 17B, and today I'm going to be talking about the UN Sustainable Development Goals, which is known as SDG. So this project includes 193 countries and is set to be achieved by 2030. So among the goals that needed to be achieved is eliminate poverty in all its form. Everyone should have a safe and nutritious, sufficient food to prevent hunger. Next is everyone has equal access to healthcare to ensure our well-being and healthy life. And the 4th point is equal access to quality education, and lastly to ensure gender equality and to have some opportunities between both genders, male and female. So by achieving these goals, each member of our society will be equally safe and happy.
Hello, I'm Alicia and I'll be continuing Hannah's point for the SDG. For point number 6, access to safe drinking water and sanitation. For point number 7, access to clean energy that is safe for people and environment. For point number 8, sustainable and stable economic growth so that everyone has a decent job. For point number 9, infrastructure and the support of innovations. For point number 10, lower inequality within the among countries. And for number 11, cities and settlements be developed without damaging environment and people. So by achieving these goals, it will result in the well-being of people and our planet.
We can further take care of our environment with the following goals. Number 1, sustainable and safe production and consumption of products.
Number 2, take urgent measures to reduce climate change and its impact.
Number 3, ensure the sustainable use and protection of sea and ocean resources.
And number 4, restore and protect Earth's ecosystem.
By achieving these goals, we will form a society where strong institutions ensure peace and justice.
It is important for everyone to be involved and to build partnership for achieving sustainable development goals.
That is all from us. Thank you.
Welcome everyone. We live in a time when climate change and environmental degradations are increasingly pressing issues that require our attention and action. Consequences of our unsustainable lifestyle choices are becoming more and more evident, from rising sea levels to increased frequency of natural disasters to loss of biodiversity. It's clear that we need to take action to reduce our impact on the planet and build a more sustainable future for all.
But where do we start? The good news is that there are simple, easy to follow steps that we can all take to make a positive difference. By incorporating sustainable habits into our daily lives, we can significantly reduce our carbon footprint and make a tangible impact on the environment. That's why we've compiled a list of five actions that you can start implementing into your daily lives to live more sustainably. As you can see here, we are implementing one of the 17 SDG goals, in this case, reducing energy consumption at home, also known as affordable and clean energy.
As you can see in the following scenario, we are giving charity to specialized organizations, another point which falls under the 17 SDG goals that goes by no poverty.
In the following case displayed, we are raising awareness about another point of SDG that goes by the name of quality education. By raising awareness, we educate people about how vital quality education is and how it can affect the future.
Following on the displayed scenario shows yet another SDG point that's called responsible consumption and production, where instead of using carbon-emitting vehicles, we use the more friendly method, which is walking. By making small changes to our daily habits and lifestyle, we can all play a part in building a more sustainable future. So whether you are just starting your sustainable journey or looking for new ways to reduce your impact, these tips are for you.
We believe that sustainable living isn't just a buzzword or a trend, it's a responsibility that we all share. By taking steps to reduce our impact on the planet, we can create a better future for ourselves, our communities, and the world. So let's dive into these 10 simple tips for living a more sustainable life and start making a positive impact today.